here's everything that is new in the 2.8 update of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Just so you know, this update is on Apple Arcade, but you will get everything that is in the 2.7 and this 2.8 update in the Theo 3 that will come out on September 18th for Steam and Switch, and on October 2nd for PS5. And it will also be free, and that is the same day as the DLC. So first of all, it's called Sea of Wonder, and so we were expecting things about the sea. There was one quest with the Bats Matter that teaches us how to use lures. This is a new thing that has been here forever, so you can now find these fish almanacs, and then they will tell you what is the best thing that you can do to put in your hook to get the fish faster. And this hook thing has been there forever, but it was never doing anything. So now you can use lures to fish better, and we are taught that in the quest. But we were expecting something about this fishing derby that we have been told and teased and seen things, and on day 2 there was nothing. So we don't know what is coming up with this. And this fishing derby thing should be like a minigame or something that you can use to get past event furnitures in single player mode, because so far you were only able to get past event furniture in the multiplayer mode with getting the beads when you played with someone, and then you could exchange them with a Keroppi. Apparently now there will be a cool way of getting them, but nobody were able to play it. But now Bats Matter, if you have him as a companion and you're with him in any biome and you first talk to him, the first sentence instead of something random and then the options will be something about what kind of lure you can use to get the fish here, so that's very useful. And also in the collections you can see shadows of future fishing lures, so there's something definitely, we just don't know what yet. And some of the hints he gave me were not like food or items we had already, it was really lures. And apparently now the fish almanacs have a new collection where you can see what you're missing and how many there are, and apparently there's a lot more now, and the new ones that you can find are actually talking about these lures and not only the food. They are super well hidden, and I have not finished my video yet about that because I was missing one on the first series, and now apparently the community is still missing 2 more that we don't know where they are yet. But thank you so much for all the people who shared their discovery in the Discord so we could make this upcoming video. And also I feel like Usahana had new recipes and things like that, but also it was not very clear what happened with that. And in the images that we got for this update, we got teased ramen and taiyaki, but apparently we don't have those 2 recipes also in the Imagination Cafe. We have now 3 new visitors, and they are the OTM girls, that are the girls band that Retzko was playing in if you watch the Retzko Netflix series. So this is Manaka, Migi and Hidarin. So the thing is, Manaka is already traveling this week, but if you yesterday made a house with her, you had a chance of having her today and Saturday and Monday, and then the next week Thursday and Saturday for Migi to be here only one day of the last day, because apparently she's traveling in the summer and she was traveling until the 31st. So if you got Manaka today, you have a chance of seeing Migi before she leaves for the next season. I did not, so I will not see Migi, unfortunately. So we don't know yet if her second season will be also summer, so next June, or maybe winter hopefully, and so next December. But we know that Hidarin will come on the 1st of September, so only in a couple of weeks. And both Migi and Midarin need Manaka to be resident. The map is now not really top down, but it's all 3D and it's gorgeous. Look at all the different places, it's really, really beautiful. Specifically in City Town, it's absolutely gorgeous. We had a few quests to get more mini appliances, so then you can have your whole cabin with all the appliances and they won't take as much space. There are the best friend quests with My Melody and Cinnamoroll. My Melody will give you 4 of her furniture and they're super pretty, and a ton of new strawberry crates. So if you were struggling to get more, do this quest. And Cinnamoroll has the cutest outfits. OMG, this is adorable. He looks adorable in all those 5 outfits. My favorite one is the Prince one and the Lolita OG one. You of course get those for yourself, so this is so exciting. Unfortunately we cannot dye them, but so pretty. There's a new avatar species. We can now become a rodent. So there's several mouses, chipmunks, and hamsters. I was able to win some moonbeams in the Rockadoodler minigame because I saw it on the banner. I have looked at all the other banners and I have not seen moonbeam on it. It does not mean that it's not possible, just maybe look for it if you can, but it is a very cool new way of getting moonbeam. If a flower is getting their pattern while you are fertilizing, instead of having to wait until the flower blooms to notice it, you have now a twirling thingy with the flowers on top of the specific flowers, so you just know that this flower got a new pattern right when you're fertilized. There's also new quality of life updates. There's a new icon for the backpack. You can now pick how many boxes you want to open from the character boxes. Instead of just 1 or all the stack, you can now pick if you want to do 3 or 20 or whatever. The best thing is that we can now see over 999, so sometimes you have 10,000 of something or 1,002 of something, so now you know. That's very cool. There's also a very strange wand icon that I did not have when I used a controller, but now I do have when my controller is disconnected and just using the touch. So this is really interesting. I don't know if it's a bug, I don't know if it's from the upcoming DLC that sneaked in because they mentioned wands, I think, but we don't know what this does. And also more concerning, I don't know if it's a bug or something, but I noticed that the filters are gone when you are making the cabins, and that is very annoying. I think it's probably a bug, but that's that. Remember, everything that I said here will get on all platforms on September 18th and October 2nd. That will be part of CO3, the free content update number 3, on the same day that the Witchflower Wonderland DLC comes. So I hope that you are excited. I will put here a playlist of everything that is in this 2.8 update, so you will see the live streams and all the specific guides about the new things that are in this update, and I hope that I will see you there. And remember, everybody can play cozy. Bye bye!